Hello and welcome, I am Civilian and this is Dwarf Fortress, and Revived Rage is once again stuck in a tree. Another, at the start of every episode, honestly. I don't know what you're doing, Revived Rage. I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'm not impressed. So, first things first, we finished our cistern last time for our totally not a trap. We're gonna go ahead and put a floor on top of it. We're gonna wait till the staircase gets built because it won't let us. But we're gonna put a floor on top, and then we're gonna start trying to figure out how to pump water. We've only got to get it up a few levels. We need to get it from the sea over into here, and we need to pour it in from the top. So that's gonna be interesting. So I've just Googled what a pump stack is, right? And you know, it makes sense. It makes sense. So we need to leave 4 spaces inside, now that I know what a pump stack is. We're gonna expand this sideways, and then we're gonna need to put them all across as well. But I might save that until the end. And what I'm gonna do for now is put up downstairs in there instead, so that it's kind of like a scaffolding for our dwarves to construct everything, and then we can take it all down and put the wall up at the end. We also need to rename some dwarves because we've got some commenters. Revived Rage made the excellent suggestion of naming a dwarf after myself. I'm going to wait till a noble shows up so that I can sit around and be generally demanding. So we have Attila Toth. Attila Toth can become... How about our blacksmith? Our blacksmith is a valuable fortress member. Yeah, our blacksmith is a skilled marksdwarf. They killed all those boars. We might have to recruit them into our military as well, so that'll be fun for you, Attila. And let's take a little look. This is a little bit more about Attila for you. I don't think that even fits on the screen. There's so much information available. And we've also got Nod Flenders. So, Nod Flanders, how about you become Volkar over here, who is our legendary bone carver who created that wonderful, wonderful pick that I forgot to look up how to give to Dwarf Comics, so that's going to have to be next episode, I'm afraid, because I'm just disorganized like that. And this is a little bit about Nod Flanders. There we go, you can pause and have a look at that if you want. Now then, back to our wonderful construction. Oh, and also I said, so yes, it was pointed out by Cosmironic that they like working outdoors but find nature disturbing. So I'm gonna build them just a nice little like paved area so that they can work whilst outside. And we're just gonna build them like a nice little courtyard type thing. There we go, I've queued up a nice little courtyard for Cosmironic, and also notably Cosmironic has helpfully volunteered to test out our drowning trap when it's finished. So, you know, this might have to rapidly become the Cosmironic Memorial Courtyard. Cosmironic has cooked another masterpiece, perhaps knowing that they are not long for this world. Well, it really depends if I can actually get this whole pump thing to work. So I have just discovered that auto labor is a thing. We're gonna try that out because that sounds pretty good, to be honest. I hate micromanaging labors. Okay, it's enabled. Intriguing. Someone is stuck in a tree. I don't care. We've got auto labor. They can auto labor themselves out of the tree. What is that? Something's already messing up our nice courtyard. Badger blood. Ugh. It should wash away when it starts raining. Nod Flanders, our expert bone crafter? So we're gonna have to deconstruct this trade post and move it to make space for our pump thing because I've already planned this out badly. It's okay, Rudlin can build a new one and it's gonna be even better than the previous one. Because Rudlin will actually know a little bit about architecture by that point, hopefully. Theoretically. So, let me refer to my helpful pump stack diagram. Okay, so we need to channel out one of these. This is complicated. It's fine, we're gonna work this out. Okay, I can't actually build the wall on this side without impeding the entrance to our fortress, so I've just really planned this out well, haven't I? Okay, we're gonna just dig this out. We'll widen the doorway a little bit. It's fine. Oh, and also, important note, I know this, water moves diagonally, so let's fill in that diagonal there as well. So now, since the hole is there, we go one here and one here. We have to kind of like alternate them, I think. Okay, and Rudlin's gonna build us a nice new trade depot at the back, just in this corner. Let's build it out of something. Let's build it out of the petrified wood again. I quite liked that last time. The red kind of fitted with the red clay earth that we have going on. You know, we've got a colour scheme going on in this depot. Don't mind the wooden walls that don't fit that colour scheme. We have a colour scheme. And anyone that says anything otherwise is going to be in some trouble. So let's dig out a nice tunnel, very close to the sea, but let's not breach that yet. Should I build a hospital before I start trying to do this sort of thing? Probably. I'm not going to though. Chop down some more trees, because we are getting through a lot of wood, but it's just so easy to get now that trees are like these multi-tile structures. It's so easy. You just chop down like one tree and then you get a bazillion logs. The numbers are approximate. And our brave miners. Who's digging this out? Who is the brave miner? Dwarf Comic is going on a one-man brave mission. Not with the artifact pick, because I still haven't given that to him, but heading out towards the sea. Okay, so I think I've ordered the construction of everything that needs constructing. Not including the pumps, just including the general structure of the whole thing. Not actually sure how I'm gonna get through this without drowning all of my miners, so that's gonna be fun. So now I guess it's time for us to try and build a pump and see what on earth it does and how it works. And all that good stuff. Okay, so a screw pump. I need a screw trap component. Okay, that's fine. I can make that. How do I make that? Someone is stuck in a tree, and I have figured out that we can make these components that we need out of wood. So that's fair enough. It's not like we're pumping magma here. I don't think we need to worry particularly. So let's go to our Carpenters Workshop. Okay, so we've queued up some pipe sections and all of that. Cosmironic? Cosmironic is building that, apparently. No. Maybe. Auto labor. Auto labor seems to move in mysterious ways. I'm not going to question it. Okay, so I think we need to get rid of these ramps. So let's go ahead and do that. This may or may not trap our miners down here. Yeah, so Dwarf Comic, you have become trapped. It's okay though, we're going to get someone to dig you out. Yay, Revived Rage has freed you. Be free, Dwarf Comic. Be free. Return to our fortress. I was about to say the safety of our fortress, but really it's not very safe. We haven't put a lot of effort into making this fortress safe, and I still haven't chosen a military. Now that we finished our giant corkscrews, we just need to get that wooden pipe up, and then we can start building our pumps. This is so exciting. Oh, everyone is going to drown. Everyone. I haven't... This first time I've ever time building a pump, and we're going to build a big pile of them on top of each other. It's going to be hilarious. Okay, we've got our pipes underway, so we should now be able to build, theoretically, a pump. Aha! Okay. Oh wait, I think the first floor needs floor in both places, so let's build a floor. Aside, our beautiful outside courtyard is done. Let's build a workshop out there. Yeah, Cosmironic is our brewer, so we're gonna build a still out here, and then we're gonna build like a kitchen, because that's mostly what Cosmironic does with all of their cooking masterpieces. So this is a good spot for that. Okay, now let's build our first pump. Screw pump. Now it outputs on the dark green, so we want it to go that way. And we'll build that out of stone with our enormous corkscrews and our pipes. And then we build one on the floor above. We want to output on this side. Pumps from the south. Yes, that's what we want. Okay, so what I'm going to do is build a wall this thing off, because I think that's it. I think we've done it. And we're also going to move our scaffolding out by one. Okay, and we've got another pump installed, and it pumps from the north to the south. So then we build one on top. Okay, this doesn't seem so bad, fingers crossed. And there's our last one getting installed. Also, I accidentally built some walls over there, don't mind that. We're installing our last pump. Okay, and then I just need to power it somehow. So we're gonna take out all of these stairs, because we're not gonna need them. because we're going to replace them with walls so that the water doesn't go absolutely everywhere once we turn this thing on. Oh, someone's been taken by a mood. Let's start with a forge, see if that's what they're looking for. Yes, that's what they want, a metalsmith's forge. Good. We have some metal, so hopefully they should be fine to start their construction. Oh, it's very exciting, a weaponsmith making an artifact. Weaponsmith, I'm hoping we get an artifact weapon out of this, and I will be so pleased if we do. Okay, now we're just blocking up the side of this stack of pumps. A pump stack, if you will. Spring has arrived. Wonderful. We've been playing now for a year, because I believe we arrived in spring. Honestly, I haven't really noticed the changing seasons that much. This is a very mild area that we're in. Okay, we've fully enclosed our stack of pumps. Now I need to, well, I'm actually going to deconstruct the floor above this top one. Cosmironic, making more masterpieces. Oh, I'm going to be sad to lose such a wonderful chef, but you did sign up voluntarily to test this out, and I can't say no to that, really. So we're going to build our windmill, or we're going to try, because I haven't made the things that we need, I don't think. Ooh, okay, this is it. This is working, I think. Let's build our windmill here, build it out of willow. Oh, we don't need anything special either. Everyone get on that, let's make a windmill. And then the windmill should power the whole thing, and then we just need to get some water in there. Okay, and we now have a windmill. And it's made power, I think. And it's got power. These pumps should all have power now. So I guess let's try putting some water in here. Now then, let's double check that this whole thing is watertight. Actually, I haven't hooked up this floodgate yet to anything. So let's go ahead and do that before I fill the whole thing with water. Shall we? Where should we build our lever? Probably just like in this hallway, I guess. Yeah, we'll just build it here. We want to make sure when we need that lever pulled that there's somebody nearby to pull it, so putting it in a nice busy area of the fortress like this makes total sense to me. Now, let's go ahead and link up a floodgate. Cool, now we just need to wait for that to be hooked up. Good thing I realized that. We also still have this door here, which I'm going to keep, but I'll just forbid it once we've got our floodgate hooked up. Okay, we're going to forbid this, keep it tightly closed, so nobody goes through this door and releases all the water, because that would be really irritating. And they'd probably die, but mostly it would be irritating for me. And those pumps are wearing away. This is so exciting. Okay, so to finish off today's episode, we're going to release the water. Now, I'm not sure how to do this safely. Someone is probably going to die. Let me double check how channeling works. Yeah, okay, so as long as we channel it from above, it should be fine. So what I'm actually going to do is channel across, I think. So I'll just take this like maybe this far. Oh, I've accidentally caused a mining accident. I'm very sorry, Revived Rage. Are you injured? First question. Oh no, Revived Rage just stumbled back out. I think Revived Rage is fine. Was not injured in that cave-in due to my poor planning. Let's go ahead and just channel out the middle one for slightly reduced water flow. And let's go. Wait, is there ore down there? Yeah, there's some jade. Do you know what? We're abandoning that. Nobody go down there. Also, Revived Rage dropped their pick, I think. Oh no! Someone's just dropped this pick out here. Can we get that inside, please? That's an artifact. It could be stolen. Oh, who did the honors? Who did it? Dwarf Comic has done the honors. The water has been released. Okay, it's flowing through. It's flowing through the tunnel. Nobody go down there. Dwarves are idiots, so they could go down there, conceivably. And an elven caravan has arrived. Well, isn't this just perfect timing? Looks like we might not need Cosmironic to be the one to test out this drowning trap. Let's see if they, well, let's see. Unless they bring animals that I particularly want, I think we might have a job for these elves. Now, let's see if these pumps work, or if we're going to have to fix that for next time. Oh, yes! Oh my gosh, it's working! And it's filling with water. Yes, the chamber's filling with water. This is perfect. I left some stuff in there. I left like a few logs. That's fine. I can't believe it. This is my first time ever doing engineering with water, and it's worked. We are filling up our cistern, and then we will be able to drown whoever we want, whenever we want. I was so sure we were gonna accidentally drown someone, but no, we're gonna deliberately drown these elves that have just arrived with the most perfect timing ever. And we are going to drown those elves next time in Dwarf Fortress, where we're gonna test out our drowning trap. I have been Sibyllin. I will see you next time.